I have said hi to hundreds of people throughout my lifetime. And I'm even going to take it a step further. Not only have I said hi, I've introduced myself, I've asked for their name, and I've typically always given these people a compliment as well. So I'm a guy right now, and when I give people compliments, it's mainly girls. And I'm going to tell you, whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. When you say hi to people, you're going to start seeing certain patterns happen, and your belief about the world, about people, they're going to change. And I would actually argue for the better, because the way I see the world now after talking to so many people is just so much better than what it was maybe a couple years ago, before I've had any and all of the experience that I do now. And I want to help I share that with you, because the whole point of this channel is just to help people get more social, develop more confidence, and just have more relationships, whether like friendship or romantic. And by understanding my experience, that might help you guys, or help ease you into doing some of the things that I actually teach on this channel. I am extremely extroverted. I love people. I love meeting new people. I love being in very busy environments. I thrive in a social environment. Okay. So if you're somebody right now that prefers being by themselves, you want to watch this video, because if you can see, I'm going to try to explain to you the world through my eyes in this video. And yes, the title is I've said hi to 100 strangers. Dude, it's been fucking thousands at this point in my life. So I think I know a thing or two about talking to strangers. So before I get into that, man, and start yapping, if you guys like what you see in this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Very small channel. I would really appreciate that, because you would help promote the video into YouTube's algorithm. That way more people can see this. So the first thing I've learned by saying hi to people, and like mainly like saying hi and complimenting them, is 9 times out of 10, when I open up by giving somebody a genuine compliment, and I always, for the most part, unless, because sometimes I get in these really good moods where I just blurt something out. But when I want to go and cold approach somebody, so like a girl, for example, I always start with a compliment. Now, the compliment is very like, it's genuine. Like whatever I see on this girl, I just go up and I blurt that out. 9 times out of 10, I get a very good and welcoming thank you. It's just a natural response. It's just, oh my gosh, thank you. Sometimes I get, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Like today at Publix, for example, a grocery store, I didn't get the best thank yous. I didn't get like, I really like the, oh my God, thank you so much. You made my day. I like those. Those are good. But today I just got like, yeah, oh, thank you. Oh, haha, thank you. Okay. And then that one person will ignore you, or like brush it off, or just not care. So 9 people are going to give me like a very good positive response. And then one person is not going to do anything. So that one person, I don't want to talk to them anyways, because if they're not like, if I'm giving you a compliment, if I give you a genuine compliment because I want to make you feel good, and you have the audacity to ignore me, or to brush me off, or just to be like, thanks, why the fuck would I want to spend time with you anyways? I don't. Why I'm going to continue, I'm going to try to talk to somebody that clearly up front just doesn't like what I just said? No. But these 9 other people, they give me thank yous. Yeah, man, you're welcome. I hope that made you feel good. You're welcome. So you're going to start seeing that when you talk to people, most of them will say something back to you. When you talk to strangers, we've been conditioned when we're younger, because when we're younger, we can't defend ourselves. So what do our parents teach us? Stranger danger. But that is going to fuck up your social abilities when you get older. I have learned that if you want anything in life, anything, you have to learn how to talk to strangers. The world revolves around people. Humans are designed to connect. So when you go up and say hi to people, like I said, 9 times out of 10, you'd be surprised. A lot of these people are going to be glad that you said something to them. Why? Because people keep to themselves. Again, for that simple reason, don't talk to strangers. People they will be glad. They might not show it like overtly, but they'll like if you give somebody a compliment, even if she doesn't give you like he or she doesn't give you like the biggest like oh my god, you're still likely going to make them feel good, and they're going to say thank you back, and then you could just be on your way if you want to. You could just be on your way, or you can try to talk to them. Now, with talking to people, this is the next thing I understand. I am very extroverted. I talk and I say things to a lot of people. However, what I have learned, or learned and experienced firsthand, is majority of these people, conversations with them will go nowhere. Now, this could be me justifying my inability to want to start a conversation with every single person that I meet. Can I do it? Sure. But what I have discovered over time is the people that I talk to, the conversations with those people, they tend to just happen. What I mean by that is if I say something to somebody, or if they say something to me, like if I have my dog with me, they'll typically say something to me. Conversations from there, one of us is going to blurt something out. One of us is going to say something like to the other person, and that's going to start a conversation. So like today at the farmer's market, for example, I'll give you two examples. I had this group of girls that like saw my dog, and the girl that was talking to me, I didn't really like find her like romantically like attractive to me, but that's regardless. I still could have said something to her if I wanted to. She looked at my dog and she was like, your dog is so pretty, it looks just like mine. And I rolled by, I was like, I just smiled and just kept rolling. I didn't even try to talk to her. Now, when I was going to one of the booths, so there was a girl that worked at the booth that I was going to, because she waved at me when I saw her, so I went up to try to talk to her, and you could just tell that wasn't going to go anywhere. But then one of these other girls that I have on Facebook, she popped up, and then I just I was like, hey, wait, I was like, hey, you cut hair, right? And she was like, yeah. And then I started saying something. I complimented her hair color, and I started talking to her about my hair for a little bit. And she was like, hey, my name's Kelly, by the way. I said, hey, it's good to meet you. Like, that's what I mean, is that girl I'm really into. I'm like, I think she's so hot. But that's what I'm saying is like, with that girl, the conversation, I just came out. So that's what I want you guys to understand. Yes, 9 times out of 10, they're going to acknowledge you, and it's going to be like a good thank you, but a majority of the time, you're not going to end up getting into a conversation with this person. Now, when you do get into conversations with people, now I'm going to say this, if you're trying to make friends, or if you're trying to like get into a relationship, okay? Most of these people that you talk to, they're only going to be acquaintances. They're only going to be acquaintances, meaning you're going to talk to them in the moment, and then that's really going to be it. Like I don't know, I give you a different example. Like a lot of the people that I see at the gym, because I go to the gym every 5 days a week at this point, I see the same people there over and over and over and over again. So I can go out of my way and I can talk to these people, and most of these people, majority of them, like some of the guys there, I only see them at the gym. I only care to talk to them at the gym. Most people you talk to will only be acquaintances. Can you go out of your way to try to invite them to do more things outside of the gym? Sure. And if you want to do that, all you got to do is just ask them to get together. Hey, man, we should do something outside of the gym. Hey, man, hey, girl, we should get together outside of the gym. Now, if you're a guy asking a girl to do something outside of the gym, that's considered a date. The girl's going to know that. You're going to get rejected 99% of the time. Most women are not going to like you. They're not going to be available, or they're going to be taken. For the most part, people that you meet, they're only going to be acquaintances, meaning you're like when you see them, now you can say something like you'll talk to them in person, but that's really all you're going to care to do. And then every once in a while, I call these people the unicorns. You're going to run into like out of 50 people, 1 out of 100 people, you might become like good friends with them. or you might end up being in a relationship with them. That number could be higher. That number could be higher. So this is what I like. This is what you should expect when you talk to 100 strangers. Most of them, they're just going to be acquaintances, or you'll like never speak to them again, or they're not going to become friends, is what I mean. And when you go to talk to people, you're going to start seeing that, hey, Mitchell's right. People are actually really nice if you're really nice to them. People actually do enjoy talking to strangers. They do keep to themselves. You kind of have to go out of your way to talk to people. But when you say something to people, you can light them up and make their day. And 9 times out of 10, these people are going to appreciate the fact that you said something to them, because people are so used to just spending time by themselves. And then when you do get into conversations with people, they tend to just typically just happen. Can you force a conversation to happen? Yes, you can. You can go out of your way to purposely start getting into conversations with people, but I am telling you from my experience, conversations with people, they tend to just happen. And the conversations with people that tend to just happen, those are typically the most enjoyable, because you're like, at the end of the, when you leave, you're like, how the hell did that even happen? I don't know. Well, one of us just blurted something out, and then we started talking for 30 minutes. And then when you're talking to these people, you're going to get an idea on if you want to see them again or not. Now, for the most part, I think I'm 30 right now. So I pretty much only hang out with my dog. If I have a girl I'm dating or I'm in a relationship, I'll spend time with her. I don't really hang out with friends at this point in time. I'm also in a wheelchair, so going places with them, it can be a little difficult. And I will say that me being in a wheelchair has significantly impacted my social life as far as friend groups go. But I've also without getting into that, but I still, that's why most people for me are all acquaintances, just because I'm also very selective with who I want to hang out with. So I guess that's a good thing too about talking to more people. You're going to start picking up on things that you like in somebody, and then things that you don't like in somebody. And you're going to start seeing that, hey, there are, a lot of people, it might be 50-50. These people, I'd be okay never speaking to again. But these people, they're cool, man. If I see them out in public somewhere, I'll say hi to them. And then if they are an acquaintance, and you only talk to them when you see them out in person, well, there is a chance that you guys could catch up, you guys could talk every time you see each other. So if you see him at the gym, him or her, you guys might say hi at the gym every time you see each other, and that could lead into a friend or a relationship. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you understand. This is just kind of the reality of what happens when you start talking to people. Most people, that they're going to be glad you talk to them, and then that's all they're going to be, is just strangers. And then every once in a while, you're going to meet somebody that enters your life, and you're glad they're there. Okay? If you guys like this, well, I already said that. But if you want to continue improving your social skills and becoming more confident, that's what this channel is designed to do. Help people build better social skills and develop more confidence, and just have more relationships with people. So check this one out right here, man. You're going to love that video as well. And guys, hey, I'll see you in the next one.